About hit me in the face.
This is what we got going here today. This is Ben's Jeep. Well, he's going to Moab with us, and this old girl hasn't wheeled in a few days. Here, we're gonna give it the once over. We know it's had water in the front end. We're gonna throw wheel bearings in it. We got hydraulic steering assist to put on it. Then just check it over, make sure it's good to go, so we can go wheel it for a week.
It's sad, but it will be new soon.
Tell me if you get this. Really? Are you that old?
Dude. What is it?
Tell me if you get that.
We will rock you.
Woo! You did it. What do you guys think about that slap? Staged
Completely.
or real?
Completely staged.
Put it in the comments.
He shouldn't have laughed, and then it wouldn't have happened.
No.
This is how we know it needs to be changed. That's the bearings, that's not good.
That sounds fine.
Hey, what do you mean?
What is it supposed to sound
Go
like?
spin the other side.
Oh, that's a little quieter.
That's
A
a
little.
lot quieter.
We should probably do name that part since you're
Holy
here.
cow.
I bet you I could name any
Any
parts
part?
on your Jeep.
Okay, I got one for you.
Oh, you're going easy on her?
That's a leaf spring. That's a leaf spring connector.
Also known as a
Shackle.
Let's go with this.
That's the thing that you're like, turn in the hubs.
So what's it called?
The hubs.
Both of them together would be
I've
hubs.
even turned hubs in before.
Let's go with this.
Have we already done that one? That's a timing wire.
All right, folks. Go ahead and tell Michelle what that is in the comments because she's
I'm
not
close.
even in the ballpark
I'm
on this
close.
one.
Give me a hint on what it does.
Beep!
Oh, is this the horn? I was super close. Hey, it's connected to wires. If it wasn't connected to wires, it wouldn't beep. Go again.
Hey, what's this right here?
That's the fuel or oil filter. Outer wears it is too a filter. It says pre-filter. It's a filter, and I got half of that right.
Of the
Of the engine.
air.
This has been another segment of Michelle doesn't really know anything about what's going on down here.
Oh my goodness.
thought you were a mechanic.
Mechanics cars don't
Last
get worked
ones to get worked on.
on. You don't get paid to work on your own stuff.
Wow.
Obviously.
Maybe I should have got a new axle.
Is that bad?
It's got some bolts broke off in it. It'll be alright.
I know where some spare 44 parts are. You
Oh
came-
yeah, you ran some of those,
You
didn't you?
came to the right place for spare 44 parts. I'll tear this side apart over here.
That's pretty bad. I'll get this caliper off. We'll see a mess.
We'll see if this one looks as bad as the other one.
Nah, this
Here you go. You want to hear something good?
one's good.
This one looks
This one's got real live red grease in it still.
still good.
Man, is
Hey,
this? Is this?
it's night and day different.
See, I service it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this one's good to go here.
This one, on the other hand,
Now listen to this.
That's awesome, dude.
Loose is fast and on the verge of out of control.
What
Name
would
that
Laura
one.
say? She whirs a little bit, but other than that, she's good.
makes a small whir, but other than that, she's cherry.
Yeah. We're on our way to Kanab to get some parts for Ben's Jeep. Need some axle seals. We just realized it's dang close to fishing season. We're going to be at the lake fishing stripers before long. Hey graders, what's the next best thing than fishing stripers at Lake Powell?
Playing Fishing Clash.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah.
If you love fishing, you'll love Fishing Clash. The graphics in Fishing Clash are amazing. Instead of taking those long, expensive fishing trips, now you can just play from your pocket.
This week on Fishing Clash, they have new features for Earth Day, where you can help clean up the rivers and plant trees at the Amazon. So help pick up the earth. Pick up some trash.
You can fish in all sorts of different locations all around the world. You can upgrade rods and lures to compete with other fishers in order to catch the biggest fish. You can even upgrade your skills for even more advanced fishing. You can compete with other players with your own clan that are your friends and family.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Fishing Clash.
What are you guys doing?
We're playing Fishing Clash. And you can get it on your iOS or your Android devices for free.
Hey, you guys want to join my clan?
Heck yes, we do. Oh yeah, I just hooked myself a marlin. Download Fishing Clash today.
So that's enough fishing dreams for a bit. We better get Ben's Jeep done so we can get to Moab.
Not sure what that is. I think it was grease at one time. What do you think that is?
That's good, is what that is. That's quality parts right there.
Man, where are you?
Yeah, if that side looks that good, I can only imagine what's about to be inside this Detroit locker house.
A little heat will make those come right off.
Spindle all right?
I don't know. I've just been trying to get the clip out. It rusted.
You may be putting a spindle on it.
It's a Chevy. It'll be all right. Actually, this is a Ford Chevy.
What, is that 5-lug spindles or 6-lug?
Oh, this is 6.
So it's got Chevy outers on it.
Chevy
With a
outers,
Ford
inner, Ford rear.
The best of everything.
Hey, you gotta use the good parts. Are you supposed to have grease on these?
No, just if you want them to work.
I mean, that's about as dry as you get.
I've got it cracked, but I ain't got it. Oh.
Well, see, that's good oil.
Yeah, it's good oil.
I think it just had a swamp rat
Yep.
on the hub.
Cool. Detroit looks good.
Yeah. And nothing wrong with that.
Nope. We'll buzz that out. Pull the axles out so we can put inner seals in it, and we'll be good.
Either that one failed right there.
Dude, that grease looks something special that you've got in that.
I'll bet you that was Utah Lake is what it was.
I don't think you're supposed to be driving this in the lake.
It's licensed as a boat. They're coming off. The bearing's not bad.
Has it got the seal and everything in it?
It's got the swiper and everything. That wheel bearing seal is what failed. You go in the water too much and then you let it sit for 2 years. That's what happens.
How are the U-joints?
They should be good. There's a spot that I niched in it. Must have this out before.
All right, everything's tore apart. We're gonna go ahead and throw it back together, get all the axle seals and new bearings packed and put in it. Right now, Ben is cleaning this gross, rusted.
Hey, there's some grease in there. See
Oh yeah,
that?
there's a little in there.
This end,
Yeah, it's
not
pretty
so
bad.
much.
Pretty nasty. He's cleaning all that out, and then we'll get some new parts in there. All right, so once again, when you think you have everything, you end up not having it. This is the inner race that we took out. This is the race they sent us for the new bearings. As you can see, there is a difference in size. So we're off to Kanab to get some different bearings. We got it.
Got our parts.
We're bearinged up.
Try.
Go home. I even got a hose that I forgot I ordered for the Cornet. So bonus trip today. All right, we just rolled back in. We'll go get some stuff fixed and hopefully have a Jeep running by the end of the day. Moab ready. That's a properly packed bearing. You can see it come out of every single one of them. We'll slam that in there and take all the goodness, and then we'll put some extra inside just for good measures.
I just don't see what was wrong with the other ones though. Alright.
Yeah, you're gonna dig this thing. No more cursing and swearing because you smashed your finger.
Putting these seals in. Oh, it can go a long ways out. Man, you got all the cool tools.
Yeah.
And look at it on this side right here. It just pushes that seal. That might not leak.
It's less likely to leak.
Yeah, that's the main problem why we had to tear this down. This thing got in the mud, then I never checked it.
Yeah, so when we're filming all those videos. Oh, it's Michelle. I didn't even see her coming.
What were you saying?
Woo! Good thing we were working.
Are you talking smack about me?
Yeah. What you doing down here, Shell?
I'm looking at all these awesome things people have sent me. Look
You
at
got
this.
there?
This is from Doug from Indiana. He says this is for our cantankerous comments. It says, haters tears. We seriously only get like, out of the 98% of comments, 2% of them are the cantankerous. It takes us a minute to get all the cantankerous ones all bobbled up into one little category. But we got some pretty cool people that watch our channel. You guys are awesome.
Scout, why do you like to lay where I'm standing? All right, so Ben's about got this thing all cleaned up.
It's about ready to put the diff in and axles. And
We're going back together. Then we got to build some mounts, get this PSC ram put on. We got hoses for it. And then if all goes well, we're going to rip over and take her for a little test ride this afternoon and make sure everything's Moab ready.
one of those that always has something in my hand.
It's holding it in. It won't fall out. What are you doing here? Those are torqued, right? Click, 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 click.
That's
I
funny.
think they're 80, aren't they?
Yeah.
That,
You want to torque them?
Yeah.
Son of a, he's making me look bad. Doing Chad, this is ridiculous. We're gonna have to do a test one day. We're gonna have to like
See how close
set
you
a
are?
thing up and see how close I am with my impact gun on a torque.
That's a great idea, actually.
We're loosening these up. We're gonna do a test right here. I'm gonna get this to 80 foot-pounds with this gun, and he's gonna see how close I am with that there torque wrench. We're gonna put all this controversy of me using this to sleep here. All right, we're going in. All right, I think I'm real close to 80.
On all of them?
Yeah, I think they're pretty all much the same. 70, I was at
So it's-
79.
79. Well, that one was there.
I don't suck as bad as we thought.
Exactly on 80
It's pretty.
with that gun.
So
So-
you guys are giving me grief about not torquing. I was within 1 foot-pound on all 4 of those.
This one was just a little bit off.
You can feel if it's about to pull threads with a
With
torque
these.
wrench. You can see your torque go away all of a sudden, and you're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. With that, it
It's
just
gone.
ruins it. Boom, you're done. Randall, go ahead and tell us your experience with this gun.
I broke a few bolts off in my day with that gun. Maybe 1 or 2, not important ones though.
If you don't have the fill, one more ugga-dugga with the end of this, and the bolt's gone. Just time running it, you get it filled out.
and the difference is running your tools. If you know your tool, how it works, and the impact on it, it will work.
So you'll notice this is my old beat up one. I have a brand new one sitting here. I went and got this one because I'm more familiar with this gun. They're the same gun, but they're not. This one doesn't hit quite like this one does. I'm used to this one. I know how to torque stuff with it.
So basically what you're saying is for people like Randall, he needs to use a torque wrench.
Yeah, if you're a beginner and you're not super familiar with your stuff, torque wrench. Even I hit the torque wrench on a lot of stuff that's super important. Just get out in your shop and use them a lot, and you'll figure them out. That's what you got to do.
And you'll break bolts. You'll get used to it. It's almost back together in one piece. Okay, here's that calibrated torque we were talking about. Good enough.
Let me hold that.
Bearing.
Got it. I thought Randall was going to pull out his hey-ya advice there for a second.
If you give it a hi-ya, it'll always go on.
Work every time. All right, you got another 15 years in that thing now.
That's what I said last time.
See that little thing? When you're doing these, you want to make sure that that is not pointed towards your bearing. Bad day if you put that bearing down. This is for your lock ring so that it locks in there and won't let these two nuts spin apart. So it's his Jeep, so he can put the preload he likes on his own bearings. Because when it goes bad, it can be his own fault and not mine.
You tighten it down till it smokes, and you back it off a quarter. That right there will do it. Gotta line up that little dowel pin with this.
Michelle, you want to grease this bearing?
Let's do it. Do I have to like touch it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do my nails want that? Where are my pink gloves? I'm ready.
I think we're just greasing bearings, not proctology exams.
You never know.
Okay, so what you need to do here is grab hold of that with one hand, lift her up, grab this bearing with the other hand, set it over that.
Just like that
Yep.
or like this?
Nope, like that. Put that on top of it. Now push down until grease spurts up out. Put your back into it, little fella.
There's nothing happening.
Oh yeah, it's happening. Just keep pressure. Steady pressure. Okay, how much just come up out of it?
Nothing. Oh yeah, that has.
Oh yeah, you got it. It's done. It's done. Okay, now lift that off. No, don't throw it around. It's yeah, okay. Grab hold of that. That stuff is known to eat through skin a little bit if you get it on it, so
That's
don't
why
get
I
it on
have
your skin
gloves.
at all.
That's why I have gloves. You're such a liar. Get out of here.
You can kind of just leave it in there until we're ready for it to go on. You're a little ahead of Ben, so just set it down there.
I was gonna install it.
We can let you install it in a second, but just hold your gloves. Keep them sterile, okay? Like this. Just
You
hold
want the
them out.
good news or the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You got it on your shirt.
I better not have. Oh my gosh, this is literally the first day I wore this.
Right on your.
You want the good news? It didn't get on your nails.
That's what I get for not wearing my Fab Rats shirt down to the shop.
This is a workshop.
I know. That's what I get. I just came down to look at some mail and I was gonna leave and they put me to work and now my shirt's ruined. Jeez.
Ruined. Now it's broke in. If you'll watch and listen, you can hear the change in this. You can tell when it's tight. Right there. That's when you can hear it tighten. The gun makes a different noise.
Ben, are you ready for me?
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Let's do this. Like right now you're ready for
He
me?
will be in just a second.
Oh, he said
Get
yes.
the bearing. Hold on to it. He's ready.
What is this stuff called exactly?
Grease.
All right, shove
What?
that thing in there.
This way or
All
this
right.
way?
So the cone goes in.
This way?
Yes. See, and it pushes
Man, I'm
in there.
super good at it.
There you go.
Now what?
Sometimes they'll jump back out of there at you, Shell. Watch
See?
out.
I want to do something else. That was not very fun. I want to torque something.
Wipe those so you can use them the next time you decide to come to the shop.
Here I come to save the day.
Finally, last piece.
I broke enough 44s. I got lots of parts for them.
That's why you don't ever throw anything away.
Yeah.
Well, until your wife sees it.
We got to get organized though. Hey, that turns everything.
Turns the gizmo. Okay.
He's good.
Guaranteed we'll have to heat it to get it off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not going to just fall off. You're not going to know how to drive this if you can steer it.
I know, that might be kind of different.
I know, new PSC box, RAM assist going on shortly. One wheel bearing that's not locking up anymore. It's another thing you're not supposed to do is start them with a gun. What I've heard is you can cross thread them. But then you watch those guys in NASCAR put tires on. I don't see anybody out there with their fingers twisting those things on. They're just zip bam booming them. Your plug seems to be a little wrong on one side, like you've hit a rock with it.
It looks rather worn on something.
Jeez, we didn't even spill any. What the heck?
Why change it if it doesn't leak?
I don't have any brakes, so we'll go easy here. Yeah, you're the first guy that wanted to drive down in here. No one else did. Okay. Right here.
Go up just a little bit. Your gun's now in. Rolling it right in, just perfect. Good.
Alright, now if we can come out there without tearing the side of your trailer off. Say when I'm clear.
You're clear.
Put it down so it doesn't fall as far. Yeah. Parking brake installed. Alright, man, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Close to full.
Yeah. There's plenty of clearance. I know I got to come up a little ways because it would hit the studs.
Something of that nature.
Yeah, and then if we,
Cycle it the other direction.
so it's right on the end of the nut.
Is that loose still, those bolts, so it'll cycle with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put it right there and we'd be fine. Let's get a bolt and I'll get the welder. We'll tack that in place, cycle it, make sure it's happy.
Oh, the light. Look at that. I can see what I'm supposed to be doing. Gotta make this hole just a little bit bigger. Hey, if you turn it so it doesn't bug out. It keeps going.
About hit
What?
me in the face.
Randall, did you see your life flash before your eyes?
No light flashing, but I thought I was gonna have a star.
Hey, you're hammer drilling now.
I'll get through it. Concrete, isn't it?
Oh. That didn't look. Oh.
Look at that. Both sides.
Gosh, dang.
All right, I got turned down a little. Let's try a different one. Oh, it didn't feel real great on the wrist.
I'll bet it did.
Yeah, that didn't look good either way.
And I tried to pull off the trigger. It just didn't want to do it.
What would Dar say here, Randall? Don't force it, just get a bigger hammer.
Well, it's all the way through.
Oh yeah, that's
Good as gold.
you hit that with a hammer and it's going straight in there.
Well, I'm
You
going to
can't-
have to.
I'd put the ram on first though.
Okay. It might not come off.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
That's where I was about to go with that.
This may be a one-time use bolt.
Cross
Not
that,
gonna
lock
rattle out of
tight.
there one time.
Guaranteed to fit at least once.
Yep.
You got the hammer for me? I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll bet that nut will.
Yeah, it'll go on there.
Perfect. And that gave out.
Yeah, push that out. I'll go find a real bolt.
Hey, that was a one-time use bolt.
It was, wasn't it? Good.
Want to tighten that?
Tighten it up, yeah, let's do that.
And then we'll cycle it. And if it's happy,
Happy, we'll weld it. See a problem with that.
I think it's happy.
Yeah.
Alright, going in. Right there.
Somewhere right there.
That is the spot of the clamping. You started?
Yep.
Let's see. Yep,
That'll clear it.
that'll do her. Alright, we're at the firing up stage. So he'll fire it up, and if it doesn't bind up, then we win.
Hey, look at that. It steers.
I think we're ready for some tires, man.
I so.
Tires it is, and test drive. Test driving in the Jeep. It rides exactly like a Jeep.
Yep. Nice and
Yeah.
squishy and
Nice and squirrely. Sounds great. Think she's gonna be okie dokes.
I think it might work. That's a Jeep, that's all we get.
How about hurt my neck when
Did
it
it?
shifted? Yeah. Any test drive you're not walking home from is a good test drive.
I think there's only one way a Jeep will do a burnout, and this is how. With a locker.
All right, so we've decided a little impromptu trip to Hog Canyon to test Ben's Jeep out through the FJ on the trailer. We'll give it a little test run as well. So Hog Canyon, here we come.
Well, we're getting ready to head over and test this machine out. What do you think?
I think it'll do dandy, but it is a Jeep, so I don't know. Not like that Toyota.
We're here at Hog Canyon. Got Jace co-piloting me today, or piloting, one of the two. We'll see how he does. Got Ben and Randall over there in that ride. So we're gonna go test out our front axle, steering, all that stuff. We'll see how it performs today, so here we go.
This steering is like unbelievably better. Used to dart back and forth. Now it just drives like it's supposed to.
Jace figured it was time. He got a little seat time in the old FJ, so he's driving us.
Nothing's hanging out of it. That's a plus. Look good.
About that easy.
Hang on and go.
A lot of sand on this stuff today. It's slick. That's the first time I've ever been over that.
It was almost like your locker was kicking out right at the top.
Yeah. Slick, slick. Horsepower is pretty priceless.
Try it. Oh, a little too grippy.
BFG's are gripping.
Oh, it
I've
bounced
seen that happen right here before.
That's why I don't want to go up it.
Oh! That's more grip, but
It's
pretty straight up too.
You do.
we got something going on with the front axle.
Oh, with the brake popping out. You can see the axle pin.
Oh, yeah, you gotta weld them U-joints.
I may have to. Exactly.
That's right.
Weld the U-joints so they don't do that.
Yeah, it's too steep. Let's go.
Need longer wheelbase.
You can weld the next one. It's slicker than you think it is. Alright, so good thing we came on a little shakedown run. We got a rear locker that's not doing what it should be doing here, so we'll take that home and investigate and see what's going on with it. Get her 100% for Moab. So we got a little work to do, but all in all, everything's happy. This motor's fun. We're gonna change the throttle body on it. I don't like how the throttle works right now, so we're gonna put a smaller throttle body on it and try to make it handle a little better, a little more user-friendly to drive. And then I think we're gonna be ready to rock. Well, that was a little rough right there.
So we're about back to the truck. We're rolling down out of the trail. What do you think of this old girl, Ben?
Well, I think she's gonna make it again. It's doing pretty good. The steering worked just great.
And you said you think maybe that hand's broke?
It might be. It doesn't really want to turn very well, so we'll find out on that one real soon.
All right.
We made it. Well, how you think?
Oh, it's good.
Ready for Moab?
Oh, yeah.
I wish mine was. I'm gonna go home, figure out why my rear locker's not working. But we'll figure that out and change the throttle body, and then Moab ready. So
Moab.
thanks for watching.